Hi and welcome back to another video. This video is old footage because I am cutting right now footage from 2022 and this footage is from May 2022. So I'm really sorry that I'm so behind with like video production and editing, but we have to live with this. I haven't figured out how to deal with this yet, so it might be that I will mix it like old videos and new videos, or yeah, how I'm going to deal with that. I am working full-time and I have to like do this on the side. It is a side project, so I will have to see how I can organize this so I can do both. Anyways, I went to Tromsø on a business trip in May 2022. Tromsø is a city in the very north of Norway, so it was still snowy and cold there. I had a very nice hotel room, and what I did is we stayed with work for I think 2 days, and I booked 1 day extra so that I could have a little bit of time to just look at Tromsø and experience the city and the beautiful nature around it. I was very lucky and had a bathtub in my hotel room. I don't know why, but it's not that common in Scandinavia. So the first thing I did was actually I went to the body shop and bought bath bombs. And then I went out to find my colleagues for dinner. We had a very nice dinner, like with steak and potatoes and broccoli. So it was like a 5-course meal. I then went back to the hotel because it was already around midnight. As you can see behind me in the window, it's quite light still. That is because in the summer the sun actually never sets in Tromsø. That's the cool thing up in the north. In the summer that's like what they call midnattssol or midnight sun. It's when the sun is not really setting, so it's just very light outside the whole night. The next day I was working, and then my colleagues basically all left. They flew home to Oslo or Bergen, and I stayed the evening. I went out to find some food and just walk around and look at the city. I found this what is it called? Dried fish at a supermarket, which was quite interesting. I just didn't buy it because it was too expensive. But yeah, I just walked around the city and had a look at everything. It's a really nice town, even though it's one of the biggest cities in Norway, I guess. And then I found some very classical Norwegian spaghettis for dinner. And then I went back to the hotel to get some sleep. And then at like, I think it was 10 p.m., I went outside again to go to the boat for the midnattssol cruise, or like midnight sun cruise. I had originally another boat booked, but it got cancelled like last minute. I think I gotten the notice in the afternoon while I was still working, and I was really bummed out because this is what I really was looking forward to and what I really wanted to do and experience in Tromsø. Luckily, I found another boat that had a few more available spots, and a few more available spots is funny because I was basically alone on that boat. So there was another couple, a Chinese couple, and another woman, and then the captain. So it was quite intimate. It was only the 5 of us, and it was really nice. As you can see, there was some fishing poles as well. So we went fishing, or the others did. I did not. And then the captain even prepared like a fish soup for us, which was really nice. So I basically ate fish soup at midnight in the Tromsø fjord. It was a really nice experience. So if you are in Tromsø and want to experience the same, I will link the company down below because it was a really good experience. I was really hoping to see some whales, but that sadly didn't happen. And the captain tried to lure out some eagles for us. So he was tossing out bread for the seagulls to attract the seagulls, and then that would attract eagles, but they didn't show up. That was also kind of sad, but nonetheless, I mean, look at that. It was just really beautiful. And I had so much footage from that mini cruise. I just couldn't decide what to put in the video. So I even took I think I took now 10 hours or so to like edit this short clip because I had so much footage and I had to like look at all of it. When I arrived back at the hotel, the first thing was that I took a hot bath. I used one of the bath bombs that I bought at the Body Shop for that. It was super, super cold, so you don't get like a cold protection suit. You basically have to wear your own things, and I didn't have like wool undergarments, or what it's called. Not wool undergarments, but like, you get what I mean, like warm clothes. I didn't have that, so I was really, really, really cold, and that hot bath was just what I needed. You can see here that I got COVID right after this trip, and I think in this footage you can see that I already look a little bit feverish and like sick. Obviously it's also from the bathtub, but yeah, I can feel that I was really feeling a little bit weird at that point, kind of feverish. The next morning I had a very typical Norwegian breakfast, which is like waffles, brunost, like brown cheese, cream, and marmalade, I think it is, jam. And then I went to a museum. I went to, I think it's called the Arctic Museum. I'm not quite sure. I was looking for something to do while I was waiting for my flight, basically, and I didn't want to just walk around town. And then I basically just stumbled upon this museum, which was in the area where I was thinking to get like coffee and afternoon snack, where it was easy to get a taxi to the airport. So I went into this museum, and there was a lot of creepy dolls and I almost said dolphins. What are they called? Seals, taxidermied animals, and it's basically about the polar expeditions and the history around that, so it was really interesting. And there was also an outdoor area where you had a really nice view over Tromsø. It was a very interesting museum, but just the figurines and the taxidermied animals creeped me out a little bit. Even, I mean, look at that dog. He has seen things. You cannot tell. He has seen things. After the museum, I went outside to have a coffee and a little snack, which I think it was a what is it called? A carrot cake. And yeah, I just really enjoyed the weather because it was quite sunny and there were a lot of people out, so it was really nice. Then I took a taxi to the airport and I had dinner there, which was a huge burger with fries and a beer. Yeah, it was so big that I think I didn't even finish it. And then I took the plane back to Bergen. So as I just said, I'm sorry that I'm so behind on all the video footage. I'm trying to catch up with it. I hope you enjoyed this video nonetheless, even though it's not weight loss or food related. But Tromsø is such a beautiful city that I really wanted to show you what I captured there, the footage that I captured there. And yeah, as I just mentioned, I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. If you did, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye!